Good evening, Providence Park neighbors. It is I, Tariq Bakari. I am a City Council representative, and I just wanted to record this message. I was planning on being with you tonight, and Bernice had scheduled me long in advance, and I'm so sorry that I'm not going to be able to make it. I've had something pop up today. You might have seen in the news. One of our council members made a tweet that has caused a bit of a media stir, and a lot of our officers are very frustrated and angry, and morale is being impacted. And I've talked to the chief and several others, and there's a big need for me to and others to really show them some support and let them know that that we value them as employees, as public servants, as people who put their lives on the line, while balancing some of the valid concerns of also holding them accountable, but making sure that we also lift them up. So I'm going to have to bail on you guys tonight, and I'm going to go to the police awards ceremony to again show them some support in this tough time that we're in the middle of right now. But I didn't want to just leave you guys hanging, so I told Bernice I'd just record you guys this quick message that hopefully will, for tonight, be something that that I can give you a quick update, and then the next time you meet, promise you I'll be there and we can talk and get to know each other a little better. So there's a lot going on right now. We're at the end of almost the end of the budget cycle. So we have a huge budget. $2.6 billion has been proposed by the manager. We had a half-day session yesterday where we went through adjustments and recommendations. Just so you know, the big items on my list on that front are making sure that, again, this is a relevant topic, police officer and firefighter pay, retirement benefits and pay structure, steps, levels are all aligned to doing something extraordinary for a group of folks who really need that right now to level set and be competitive, to make sure we're able to retain and recruit the folks we need, and make sure that they all feel like they are being taken care of. Another item is affordable housing, very large topic and challenge that the city faces. I've dropped deep into this topic for you guys for the last 6 months, and for the city to try to understand the data, understand how to impact it. There's a $50 million proposed affordable housing trust spend that would be, if approved by us, on the ballot in November for the community to vote on. I think something needs to be done. I haven't wrapped my mind. The one thing that makes me uncomfortable is right now we've got a problem statement that isn't all that defined with data to the level I'd like. And we have an investment strategy of how much money we want to invest and how much we want to attract from the private sector, so to match. So while those are two good steps that could have a little more done, there's a third huge missing piece, in my opinion, which is, what is the game plan? What is the measurable plan by which those funds will be deployed, and how much of a dent will it make in the problem that's being faced? So I'm keeping a close eye on figuring out how to balance that, because obviously it's a critical need, and obviously we have a large group that's going to be supporting it and probably passing it, to be honest. So I view my responsibility right now is to try to figure out how can that, if it is indeed approved, be most responsibly deployed, so it's a trust fund that will impact the problem we're facing, and doesn't become a government slush fund where essentially it's deal making and we don't make that huge of a difference. And the other piece, which is just monstrous and huge for me, is there's a 1 cent property tax increase proposed, and I'm just adamantly against it. Not because I don't think some of the priorities we're going to address, especially public safety, are important, but because I really believe that we need to look within and prioritize. Because if we keep coming back with tax increases and fee increases, which there's fee increases proposed with stormwater, with solid waste, with water, and we can't nickel and dime and also make housing more affordable in our attempts to raise additional funds to be able to address these problems. So I've made some recommendations in the hope that we could find other things that are good things we do and we can do, but we don't necessarily have to do, and actually cutting that so we could figure out ways to live within the current means and do these extra things by cutting some others. So those are some quick high-level views. The budget votes will be coming up in the next couple weeks. I will keep you all posted. Hopefully next time we meet, we'll talk about that. Also know you're talking about the property tax revaluation tonight in your meeting, so I'll be very interested to hear your feedback and thoughts on that. I know that there's been challenges in the process itself in the past. I think this is a great opportunity for us to deploy some innovative technology, even maybe blockchain. I think blockchain-based technologies could be a really interesting way to use this new age distributed ledger to cut out the middlemen, to make it more transparent, more fair of a process, so that we don't end up impacting our community in an overly negative way. So there's just a few updates. There's a lot more going on. I will ensure that I keep you guys all up to date as much as possible, and you guys let me know. Ping me, email me, shoot me a note on social media. Follow our podcast. It's my colleague, Democrat colleague, Larkin Eggleston, and I from District 1 have a podcast we do weekly called R&D for like Republican and Democrat in the QC. You can get it on iTunes or anywhere else you get podcasts. It's a great way to keep updated on every single thing week by week that we're deciding and going through. And I just appreciate you all, and I'll keep working hard for you. And I'm, again, so sorry I can't be there, but enjoy it, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.